Yo. What's goody? What's goody? Sorry, getting the stream pulled up. What's up? What's up? What's up? T.O. You would know about Spanish candies, bro. I can't really show it that much because the freaking powder will leak out. But it's these lollipops, like these spicy lollipops. And I can't get my camera is on tracking mode. Yeah, these things are bomb, bro. It's basically like baby bottle pop. Oh, hell yeah. Down with work. All good, brother. And it has bubble gum in the middle, too. But yeah, you like put this kind of spicy sugar. It's like a spicy sugar. And it goes on the lollipop, and in the center there's bubble gum. Yo, Eve, what's good? What's going on? Yeah, but they're so good, bro. And they're the type of lollipop that has like the hollow center, so you can do this. Remember doing that shit as a kid? Oh, you can even hear it pop off too. Give me 1 second, everybody. I'm gonna hop in. Got a super sick song here we've been working on. But yeah, man, I'm so excited about it. How's everybody doing, man? How's everybody's day? What is going on? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for your chance for the giveaway. I'm going to be doing guitar strings, guitar pedal, all types of one big thing, one small thing for the giveaway. So hit that subscribe button if that's something you're interested in. I love the spicy sugar. It's so good. All right, enough of that. Fuckers are addicting. You get like it comes in, it like hangs from this like little notched cardboard, and there's like 10 on each side. So you get like 20 of them for like $4 at this, I think they're no, they're not Puerto Rican. They're, what is it, Guatemalan or El Salvadorian? I can't remember what they said, but it's basically an ethnic market for, they got tons of different, Hispanic foods and stuff like that. It's called Jasmine Grocer, and dude, they got the coolest shit. Ooh. Everybody having a good day, man? Savannah says she got off work. It was a good day at work. Wait, you said hatchlings? I don't remember. Where do you work again? What do you do for work? Where's my guitar pick? Got it. Still not 100% on this camera angle. Like directly in front of me like this, still not 100% if I like it. But yeah. I'm going to cover this up. Hide some of the sun that's coming in here. Heating this room up. T, what's good, brother? I don't know why. I'm in like it's like a chill, happy mood right now. Chill, happy mood. I don't really know why either. Just kind of, you know, chilling. Make sure this guitar's in tune. Boom, 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 ba 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 ba. D sharp, ba 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 ba. A sharp, A sharp, A sharp. Oh, 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 oh. Now we got the F with the F, 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 U, F, U, C, K, A, A. We're back to A sharp, 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 sharp. Okay. Ow. Ow. Fuck. My headphones got caught in the damn thing here. We're going to fix that right now. All right. Guitar's tuned. Let's get it. You know, I really do think there's so much opportunity like with this song to be, it could be like super underground, or you could almost take parts of it, redo it, redo the tone, and make it like a Bring Me the Horizon song too. Like different aspects of it. I really feel like you could do it with this one. So yeah, we're gonna try and finish this one up today. We already have that last final idea. It's really just about building up that chorus there, and we have this part here with the bass. So let's go ahead and start it from the beginning. Hear what we got. I'm going to just play the leads over it, actually. Here. Let the rhythm guitars play out. And we still got to get that acoustic type intro for this, okay? Forgot that last bass chord pattern there. Also, I was on the lead guitars, but you get the point. It's going to be a build up there. Butterfly Sanctuary. Butterfly Sanctuary. Why do I feel like that's like a job in a horror movie? You know what I mean? Like, it's such a weird job. It's like one of those jobs that like the main character would work at, and it would end up being like some type of, you know, artsy fartsy callback in the movie. It's like, oh, the butterfly, its wings, and it symbolizes, you know, how delicate and fragile society is, and you know, we really just gotta live our lives to the fullest, like a butterfly does, and you know, it's like you cocooned. And you know, you blossom. That's a person. I don't know, like, like the girl works at the butterfly sanctuary, and it's like totally not real. I always get butterflies when I hear Cody's. Hey, fucking love you, Savannah. Fuck society. I like bugs. Hell yeah. Yo, if a butterfly listened to music, I don't know, bro. Probably like, the Pixies. Pretty good impression. It wasn't. I wasn't even really doing an impression of anything in particular. I mean, I guess if it was anything, it was more of like, you know, the people in the art scene, you know, like over explaining, trying to like, you know, compensate for what their art is actually lacking by giving it some type of insane symbolism that doesn't matter, you know? That's cool though. Hey, yo, these damn lollipops are like crack cocaine, my brother. Uninterested. What's Gucci? The sugar. It's like a little spicy. Got a little something to it. I don't know. Maybe it's like a little bit of powder, or a little bit of pepper, and like salt in it. I don't know what's making it do what it's doing to my mouth, but I feel like I could just gleek everywhere. Can anybody else do this on cue? Watch. You ready? Ready? You might not be able to see it on camera. Oh, hold on. Give me one uno memento. Ugh, my whole fucking arm's wet now. Can anyone else do that? It took blood, sweat, and tear to get that job. What made you want that job? Yes, my mouth is a squirter. Wait, is the poll working? Bro, I tried to make that poll happen like a month ago. All right. I'm confused though. It should be bringing up something that you guys can tap on. I don't know, man. All right. I will say though, these lollipops, ace. The bubble gum, the worst shit trash I've ever had in my life. Give me a 30-year-old pack of Bazooka. It'd be better than that. I'm telling you, I could go open up my fucking rookie card baseball pack and get something better than that. No, T. Something's not. It wasn't even okay. First off, with the thing that just popped up, that was supposed to be like a month and a half to like 2 months ago. Second off, it is supposed to be a poll that actually pops up. You guys can just boop touch the screen and it'll show everyone that has voted. And third off, it's supposed to pop up when everybody is here. So I don't know. Like from the very beginning. So I don't know why that just suddenly wanted to pop up like 2 months later. Very weird. All right. Let's get to work on this because I'm not going to have that much time. It's not going to be like a 3.5, 4 hour stream. It's probably going to be like a 2 hour stream. So let's go ahead and get this done. Or get as much done. I want this to be the finale here, but you know, things happen. It's all on the spot, so you know, could end up not being that. With that said, though, this is where we're coming out from. So we're at the second verse here. Let's go through the whole second verse. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me right now. Yo, check this out. Dude, this fucking song is going to have so many tracks. Holy shit. Okay, I'm creating another track, and this is about to actually be fucking amazing right here. This shit is about to sound so sick. Holy shit. I think Hayden might have to fuck off on this one. I might have to do the vocals on this one. I started on vocals on another song. I just lost interest. I don't know. Uninterested. But shout out to you. I don't know. I just couldn't finish it. It just wasn't hitting the way I wanted it to hit. Okay, with that said though, I'm about to get real creative right here. This might actually take a bit of finessing to sound right, but you guys, this is going to sound cool shit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the lead guitars, right? So the end of that verse, it ends with me playing the chord on the lead guitar, mono, left and right guitars, and then mono lead down the center, and it plays this. Oh, yeah, that's right. I had to pause it. So it would be like this. Okay, and it's going to go into that bass. So it would sound like this going in. But I want that reverb that's going on there. I want to turn the mix up, the decay down, and the decay would go, technically it would go up on the knob, but I want it to last longer. So I want it to stretch out through like the whole 20 seconds. I want everyone to be able to hear that reverb stretching out for like ever. And then slowly let it fade out once the guitars kick in and we go into a nice heavy, okay, this fucking clicking noise shit is getting on my nerves. Let me save the project real quick. I'm going to close it out, open it back up, and it's doing what it did yesterday, and I'm about ready to end my life because of this fucking noise in my headset. I can't take it. think we're good. Well, I just heard it, so I don't know at this point. I really don't. Thanks everybody for sticking around. Spotify, please. So, the only thing musically that I have, very long story. Every band I've ever tried to be in has like crashed down in front of my face, either right before release or a record label has taken away the music and it's disappeared. So I do not have anything. This has a happy ending. I do not have anything except for my band Narc, GNARK, on Spotify. We haven't released anything in a while. My buddy, before he moved to Florida, we're getting ready to release a new single. With that said, I also have another friend. We're getting ready to release some like alternative pop punk Midwest emo. It's got a little bit of everything going on with each individual song. We made the Spotify. My brother's making the art for that and for the shirts for my channel. So there's a lot coming up. So join the Discord, and I'll let everybody know in the Discord when it's there. So if you are interested in some music that I play, please join that Discord, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, and I will make sure that you get some cool fucking music. With that said, though, what I was working on here is I want this lead guitar. Also, thanks for joining in, brother. So what I want to do here is have this lead guitar. Okay, so I'm going to put it as lead, just like the other one, except this one I'm going to call, what should I call it? Because I don't want it to stretch stereo. I want it to stretch mono. I want it to, like, go right down the middle. Actually, it is only going to be bass and this lead guitar stretching out for this section. So what we should do is have this stay at what it's doing, because if I don't, then it's going to be mono like this. So I'm saying it has a little bit more left and right there. So it's kind of like I have two guitars doing the same thing, but they're not. Let's turn that spread up a little bit. Let's get a little bit farther distance there. Everything else looks good. But in order to get this the way that we want it, the reverb is going to have that decay go up. So let's turn it up. Let's hear it. Let's hear how long we can make this reverb stretch out for. Michael Van. Nice, thanks. Of course, man, of course. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for hanging out, brother. If you got any questions, feel free to ask. Okay, so we're going to turn this wet up, this wet knob. Let's turn that at halfway. This is the John Petrucci plugin. So, yes, if I turn that all the way up, it's going to sound a little bit fucking insane. So, now let's turn that decay up. Cool. So now we know it lasts forever. Let's go ahead and make sure that, oh shoot. No, what we want, sorry, I'm going to have to take back these settings real quick and put it on here. All good. I know exactly where everything was. So we need to take this, drag it down. Now we can go into our John Petrucci and turn this lead on. Now we'll turn it up. We want that wet halfway. We want that decay all the way up. Okay. Now let's try it out. Let's see how this sounds, you guys. I'm pretty sure that the volumes are the same. Yep. So now let's do it. You only really get one shot. You make one scrape noise, it's going to go forever. So this is like one of those one trick type things. So let's try this out. Let's go from the last 8 bars of the verse into it. second verse. Shit, I didn't get to do the drum build-up thing that I was going to do there. But you guys get the point, right? Let's do that one more time and get a little creativity going. And then burst right into a cool, heavy section of that riff, which would probably end up going something like this. No, because it's... Let me make sure that I have those chords right before I get it stuck in my head. Remember, this is all on the spot, so it's, you know, hard to remember every fucking thing I do. I write multiple songs a week. Okay. All right, so we're definitely out of tune. I mean, we're out of tune. Let's go ahead and tune this up, and then we will record that lead section, let that super ambient, soft sound go over top, record that drum intro into it, and then we'll have something heavy to put there. And it should sound pretty damn good. I think that this build-up is going to be super cool. That lead that I do there where it hits those harmonies, that when it does that, I think what I'm going to do is chop it and mix them up and then have like a glitch sound on the last 1, 2, 3, 4, like a, you know, like ends in a to like a downward spiral type thing. All right, let's tune this up. I got some good ideas for this trend. This transition is going to be like why people would come back to this song. You know what I mean? Maybe they like the melody of it, but what makes them like want to show their friends would be like this is the part of the song that's like, dude, you gotta check this song out. It's fucking cool. It's got this weird part in it. I fucking love it. You know? Like every song, every good song has to sort of have that. Not every song needs it, but like if you're making one of those type of songs, it's got to be done well. Let's make sure we're in tune, since we're not writing any punk songs right now. We do need to be in tune. I'm still one of those guys, like, I don't care if I'm doing gore grind, unless it is intentionally supposed to be one of those things where the guitar is out of tune to, like, prove a point. I'm not making my guitar out of tune. I've explained it before how you can be out of tune and make it sound natural. I've done that before, and it is kind of tricky, but it is possible, and it's pretty cool. But that's not what we need right now. All right. So we got this. Let's go ahead and record that lead over top, that real ambient, lush lead. We're also missing one thing, you guys. We got to color this damn track. Wait, which color was it? I think it was this one. All right, we're good. Wait, was it? No. Wait. What fucking color? What color is that? Did we custom this one? Pam, did we custom this color? I don't think that's it. Oh, no. That's it. Is it purple? Oh, that's right. It's the lavender. The name of this song is also going to be Lavender, by the way. Our boy yesterday wrote some banger lyrics to put into this song. Well, he was in the chat yesterday. I think it was Scott Cruz or whatever his last name was. He was killing it. And my cord is wrapped up. Perfect timing. I love when this happens. Very convenient. Alright. You know what movie I think I'm going to show my son tonight? Dumb and Dumber. I think it's time for him to watch Dumb and Dumber. He's reached that age. He's 12 years old. It's time for him to watch some Dumb and Dumber and absolutely laugh his balls off. MIDI, man, that fucking sucks, dude. I tell you what, if I had a successful YouTube channel, I would genuinely have, like, for everyone that supported me, I would find a way to just get you a laptop and send it to you, bro. Even if it was like a $200 laptop. Just send you a fucking $200 laptop. Let you fucking keep making music. Alright, let's actually record this. So we're coming out and going in. So that's why we need to hit that last chord on this one. Let's go. I'm gonna do something a little bit more brazen on the drums there, but yeah, I think that keeping it pretty simple is gonna be key to making it sound more epic. I feel like sometimes people want to just add more just to have more, but I don't think that's the way to go. If you would recommend listener one album. If I were to recommend no metal listener one album, so someone who doesn't listen to metal, one album, which would it be? That's a hard one. I would probably do the cliches for like beginner metal. You know, everyone knows the first one I'm gonna say Metallica, probably Avenged Sevenfold. And then the third one's going to be depending on who they are as a person. Might get a little weird with it and like go Linkin Park. Something like that maybe. You know, something like that that's like a bit more, you know, it's really catchy. You can listen to it a million times. And, like, you know, just shit like that. Slipknot, once they start moving on. I think that Slipknot's one of those bands for a lot of metal dudes back in the days when they were new. It was extreme and it was fresh, so especially that. But also, they had just catchy songs, man. Songs that made you want to fucking sing with them. And it also got a lot of the people that listen to extreme metal now into more extreme metal stuff. So, respect to Slipknot for show. Yeah, you can't be rendering on a PS3 graphics card. That's just gonna absolutely destroy it. I don't think thermal pads is what you need, bro. I think you, like, might genuinely just need a laptop. So there's some deletes here. We do need to re-record the bass for that. Okay, that's annoying. We might be able to turn that decay down just a little bit. We might be able to turn that down just a little bit. It is a little insane. Let's mute that and throw our scratch bass down here. Let's actually plug in our bass and re-record that bass to it and start working on the next section, which is going to be these chords but put into a, you know, slower halftime, make you go like this. Hopefully the vocals are something that make you want to fucking chant with it. Yeah, let's fucking get it, guys. Come on. We got a banger here. I'm just saying, like, this is genuinely a fucking banger song. And I feel like most of the stuff that I write, whether it be the thrash, pop punk, whatever, is usually great, catchy, it's good. But this one, I think, definitely has a more mass appeal, especially when the vocals get to it and it's easier to kind of see where the song is, like what it's supposed to be. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. Little confirmation does your boy good, I promise. Oh, that's right. So, those of you, while I'm tuning this, I'll tell you what's up with this. I just got to tune the bass real quick, just make sure it's in tune. So, what we're doing here is my actual bass is only in drop C sharp, and I had to go down 3 semitones. And what I did was I used the archetype. Actually, no, I used the Neural DSP Gojira X plugin, turned everything off, used the transposer in it, and then threw that on a track with my actual bass plugin. So that way I could still be low tuned to the tuning, because these bass strings, the lowest that they can go is like comfortably, honestly, the C sharp, it still has a little bit more clanking than I want. I need to have a second bass. I do have my brother's Dean bass, the really nice one, which is really hard to find those online. Like, they're kind of rare, but they don't go for a lot of money because they're not like sought after. But that bass is kind of rare in a way. Okay. Very nice bass. I might actually have to fix that up. It was used to play doom metal in a local doom metal band in the area. And my brother was dating the guitarist, Andy, his daughter. And eventually he got real drunk one night, got in an argument with his old lady, and was like, I'm fucking done with this music. I'm done with everything. Fuck this shit. And gave a bunch of stuff to my brother for free. And that bass was one of them, including the bass amp as well. That's in my son's room because I'm trying to teach him bass. Anyways, maybe eventually I'll get him on here. Drop cock sharp. Yeah. Cock check. The metronome's not on. You guys can't hear it, but I can. Alright, let's go ahead and record it. I know what to play now. Just had to remember the chords. Which is just... which we could loop, but if you're gonna, copy and paste, it has to be. I have to sleep now, so see you, man. Hey, much love, my brother. I will catch you whenever, my dude. I've noticed that I have a lot of people that tune into the stream and want to stick around, but they seem to be out of country. So I think I need to start streaming earlier, man. I think 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Then I have the rest of the time of the day to actually just record videos, because the way I have it now is usually I get creative around like 12, 1 o'clock. And, that's usually when I have to go do shit. All right, let's go. No promises that one will work, so it might have been played slightly too soft as well, but we will check. We will rock you. Let me get a quick drum in there. I like to end pauses with a kick and a crash, or kick and hi-hat, and then hi-hat close with the left foot. Glue items. I'm going to double click, open this up, throw what we have over here, copy it, press H for humanize. Okay, I don't like that one on the left. Oh, that's because the crash and the chine I'm hitting are both on the left. I want it to be like this. So, like, hit left and right. Actually, it would be more like this. But, yeah. Okay, so let's find the right symbol. That's the one. Can't hear the kick. That's weird. Okay, this is actually the opposite of how I would have it. I personally would put the symbols farther back. Why is it not letting me turn off snap to grid? Okay, now put these back, put these back. This is gonna hit a little bit of a head. Okay. Turn this one down. Come on, bitch. There we go. There it is. Now let's copy and see if that actually works. It might not. Let's check. Oh shit, I copied drums by accident with it. Stupid. Okay. MIDI, you know, you don't need to find decent thermal paste. Just any old thermal paste will work fine, my brother. Like, I wouldn't spend more than $5 or $6 on thermal paste, a tube of it. Like, I have the Corsair stuff. I think that was like $7 or $8 at fucking Best Buy, and it was only that much because it was at Best Buy. That's so much. You only need like a little tiny dot. I don't like how much compression there is in this kit specifically with the snare. Like, you can hear kick, then snare. But when they're together, they sort of like turn each other off a little bit. Like, the kick gets turned down. Maybe that's a good thing, but the compression's a little much. For my liking, anyways. Dude, this fucking random number keeps calling me, and I don't know what it is. It's like a scam caller, and they keep calling me, and I don't understand why. Yeah, why'd you spend $15 on the... There's no way it costs that much now. I mean, maybe I'm just out of the loop, but this was only like maybe 6 months ago. Yeah, right there. The overall pick is $6.99. Like, I'm trying to find a $15 tube on here. Tell me you buy... Did you buy... Wait, what the hell is this? Why does this have PS4 Xbox ovens put on it? As if, like, they want to only sell to people who think they need this. That because they would do this. They would totally sell this. And look, this is a computer part that's on here. It's claiming it's for PS4 and Xbox. But right there's a motherboard, and that's a Ryzen CPU. It's a Ryzen AM5 CPU with a what looks like a probably Asus motherboard. What the hell? $15. Why'd you spend $15? I need to know. Also, I hope I'm not like I'm not trying to make you feel stupid or anything. So please don't take it that way. I'm just saying, like, what the fuck, $15? What'd you buy $15 thermal paste for? Like, bro, look. Damn it, I have my fucking tracking mode on. It's so annoying. That should be like $7-8 for that. And the thing is you can get out of one of these, you can get like 3 or 4 uses out of this, depending on what you're exactly using it for. All right. Wasted too much time. Let's get this done. Let me cook. Okay, that'll get us close to something cool. Okay. Let's go. Let's hit fill. That's groovy, man. This would actually be a good fill right here for the end of that one verse we have. Let's drag that over and see how that would sound actually. Or maybe the chorus it would sound good on. But that sounds good. Whoa. Okay, now that might be good for the lead in. Okay, sorry, I had to stop that. I wonder, hold on, if this will work. No, I physically have to turn the actual reverb rack unit off. Back, remember me? I love my pets. Yeah, I remember you. I remember that name. Anyone who talks a decent bit within the chat, I will always remember. Just because I care about the people that care about what I'm doing, and this is important to me, so it's actually something that I can remember easily. Also, everybody, my finger is, or my fingers, I should say. Let me turn the tracking off. Tracking's off. Good. Check out how fast that's healing. Because all I'm doing... Damn it. All I'm doing is washing and neosporing it. Like, I'll wash it, let it dry, neosporin. Once the neosporin dries, if I do something, I'll wash it again and dry it. And, like, I cannot believe how quickly this is healing. It's insane, actually. I'm definitely going to have, like, some scars there for sure. Because I didn't, like, butterfly stitch it with the butterfly Band-Aid or anything. But, yeah, fucking cool. Okay, so let's hear the ending of this verse here. that was very close. It was very close. That's the vibe I'm going for that fill coming in. That was not it completely. So let's bring back Easy Drummer. Let's try and see if we can find a similar groove to that one. How have you been, pets? I know it's been a minute. Similar grooves. Okay, so that first half of this could actually work, and then we take the second half and put it here. Let's try it just because we can, right? So let's take that first half. And switch it with the other first half. See how that sounds? That's it, baby. That is it. You heal fast. Yeah, I know. I can't believe how freaking fast it's healing. I had to do whatever I could to get it healed fast, man. I gotta play guitar. So, question. Is this where I finally come in with the guitars? Thank you. Okay. Now we need drums to go into the next part. Let's plug the guitar in, though. So I'm assuming we're gonna kind of go into like find drums for it. here we go. Jinko, what's up, dude? It's been a minute. Everyone's coming back today. That's a pretty sexy groove. We need it on... Okay. There we go, there we go. That's only 4 bars, though. Crazy enough, that's like basically what we freaking need. That's so wild. Ooh, now what if we sliced and diced some of that in there? That would be really cool, actually. So I'm saying we'll keep it at this, and then we'll halftime it, so it'll go like this. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? All right, let's see, which one is that? That is the song 90 BPM Crash Variation 4. Okay, we need okay, wait, we dragged in 4, but we didn't drag in 3. That's weird. I thought I dragged in 3, but I guess we dragged in that. Okay, let's drag it down. Okay, we need it over here, because this is gonna be sliced and diced. We kind of have to do it by hand, so let's do it like this, okay? I've never seen this before, ever. It's showing like where they used to be. I have never seen that before, ever. Hold on. That's kind of cool. So it tells you exactly where it used to be. But can't you just hit back? Wait, does it still hit it though? That's what I want to know. No, it doesn't. What the heck? Dude, that's crazy. When did they add this feature in? Must have been on the new update. Yeah, Jinko, where you been, bro? Idiot. Okay, so we can slice and dice there. Let's go ahead and do that. Slice. We can't on this one. What the hell? Cool. And we can slice and dice this one now. Okay, so we want to go from that to this. So we Oop. go here. Let's hear it. I know Savannah's still here. I'm surprised you're still here, Savannah. I thought you already left. Sometimes you kind of just, you know, gotta go, which is cool. I'm glad you're still here. Wait, do these have the same fill at the end? What the hell? Hold on. Wait, what is going on? Alright, now we need to see which fill sounds the best here at the end. Okay, so we have... I think I like... Hold on, let me see something here. Right here we need to split. Okay, so let's hear how that sounds. For now, let's throw this here, because I do want to kind of hear where we're at with this. So let's hear that whole lead in, okay? It's missing leads, it's missing some things here and there, so it's going to be better. So not used to having like no gain on the guitar. Might go with a different guitar tone here, but for now let's just keep what we have, and let's do a double track. Will definitely sound a lot bigger when it's not just in mono playing with the drums, which also are, you know, partly stereo and mono. So let's do a quick tune, and then some demo guitars on that last part. And hey, we're getting close. Then we need to get a or redo that chorus. Let the drums pick up a little bit, the last part of the chorus, and then boom, song's done. I do almost want that one part to go on longer, but that's one of those things, depends on how the vocals go with the song, you know. Some things, you know, gotta change for vocals, or some vocals have to change for the instrumentals. Just how it goes. Not always. Sometimes it just works. How's everybody doing, man? Stick with me here. Stick with me here. All right. Alright, let's get this next part. Why the hell does Streamlabs keep sending out the poll but not even sending anything? This was like a month ago, dude, that this was supposed to happen. Like, look, here's where the poll is. Wait, where is it? I got rid of it. So then where is it even coming from? Alright. I don't even know. That's the chat box. Why? That's where that's been. Bro, I've been like, where in the hell is the chat box at? Chat box should be live now. Where's all that static coming from, too? Is it the microphone? Check, check. It was coming from the microphone. I think it's this cable I'm using. It's one of the cheaper XLR cables I have. Dude, I have 100-foot XLR cables. Them bitches are expensive. All right. Okay, so let's record our first scratch demo of the rhythm guitars. All right, let's get it. So we're going to record a scratch of this right now. Let me crack my back first. Damn right it has, MIDI. He's like, I gotta go figure out some thermal paste issues. Just kidding. I want to watch some more YouTube shorts. I'm not gonna be offended, bro. Go watch some fucking shorts. What you plan on cooking, Savannah? Some of that Florida special. Some syringes mixed with oranges. A syringe, a dirty meth syringe with orange juice in it. That's like the Florida lunch, right? The Florida dinner. It's like a dirty meth needle with orange juice and salt water in it. For most, yes. They're like, man, I got this damn scurvy. Guess it's time for my oranges. There's never once been a case of scurvy in fucking Florida. You orange sons of bitches. Making chicken pesto pasta. Hell yeah. Dude, I made before I hopped on here, I ordered Chinese food last night because I haven't done that in quite a while. I kept the white rice, and so I wouldn't have to make any. I was like, fuck it, I'll make some egg fried rice, and instead of using the ham that I was gonna fry up and have like the ham in it as, you know, the meat like you would a hibachi, I used bacon instead, which was just awesome. It was fucking awesome. So it was basically egg fried rice, you know, onions, garlic, broccoli, fucking all the shit. I used carrots as well. And then I cooked the bacon separately. So good. Some Tide Pod. Yo. That's because you wait, you said I have Tide Pods. Even babies eat that. That sounds good, Cody. Dude, I love making egg fried rice because it's so easy. I like to white people it up a bit though. After you put the soy sauce in, you know, you put the egg, you mix it up together with the rice and the vegetables and stuff, and get everything mixed, and then you put the soy sauce in. After I get the soy sauce mixed up in it, I put sugar in it, and what it does, it sounds weird to put sugar in it, but what the sugar does is it makes it like sort of have, of course, a little sweetness to it, but it also gives it like a stickiness to it, and it makes it like almost like there's not a sauce, but you know, it has like that sticky kind of quality to it. Not real sticky rice, but like, you know, like it's just, I don't know, it's just good. I love adding it in there, and it fucking it makes it so good. And of course, whatever meats go with it, whether I do chicken or, you know, beef. Usually I won't do beef because it's just too expensive to buy steaks and shit right now. Mitty, have you ever tried a Tide Pod? Be honest. Have you ever eaten a Tide Pod? You know you have. How many? I think the real question would be, how many Tide Pods have you eaten? All right, so let's try and get this. The last half didn't have the drums there, but we will add them. Remember, we're just doing the demo for now. So let's add up that mono guitar to our left track, and then let's let's do it right, so that way you guys can hear what I'm doing. For some reason, the right pan guitar, whenever I record, you guys can never hear, so I don't get it, but whatever. Is the, oh yeah, the mono track is still on. My fault. I can already hear what we're missing now. Well, on that note, I'ma go. Alright, Savannah, have a good one. Have a good one. Okay, so I'm going to actually keep this there. Let's add one more track. Let's throw this down there as our reference. Just, just to keep it. I don't want to get rid of it yet. But I do think I know what I want to do now. I want to add the bends in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? It needs to be in there. Okay, so I'm discovering new, I have a new analysis, okay? None for the ending there, okay? Love you too, nerd. Gotta, everybody can finish it off. Wait. I guess it doesn't matter which way I do it. You guys would just have to do it the other way. Alright, nerds. Let's get it. Okay, now let's throw this up to the right track. Mute our mono. Let's arm our left and see how this sounds. Not bad. You know what it needs though? That bass under it. As soon as that bass gets under there, this is gonna be one of those songs where like I have 5 different types of guitar tones going, and lead tones, because we need that like acoustic clean tone in the beginning, but then we also have our main rhythms, and then this heavier section. I think I want to put something different here. Maybe a more overdriven, tighter, less flubby type of guitar tone. Not sure just yet. Not only that, but then we of course have our space lead. We have our regular lead. What else is there? There's one other one that I was gonna do. What am I missing? There is one other type of guitar thing that I'm missing. Either way, we'll figure it out. That's three different types of guitar tones just for this song. Either way, that is more than I would usually do. Especially when you're writing thrash, you have maybe two for rhythms, depending on how the song is, and then for leads, you just kind of alternate however you kind of need it, the lead tone to sound. Okay, so we got this sounding cool. Let's hear the build up though, because I don't really know what it's gonna sound like yet. Oh, the other guitar tone that I was talking about. So for this one, I was thinking about taking this exact tone. So do you guys remember what I did with our last song, the thrashy crossover sort of hardcore song that we did? So if you guys remember, for the breakdown, what I did was I took the Gojira X plugin and I added the pitch shifter, and it added this lower shift to give it a sense of, more heaviness, heavy, so to speak, because it had that lower octave right underneath of it. So I'm thinking maybe we kind of try and achieve that goal for this section, but I don't want to have it for the whole song. So I'm going to have to probably add two more tracks. Could probably just duplicate these and then just adjust in the plugin. But for now, I kind of want to figure out how to do it. So let's go ahead and do that. And it's definitely going to be one of those things you notice if you have headphones in or in your car or speakers. Over your phone, it's not really going to be there that much. Fucking nose ring. Alright. Let's find it. I'm pretty sure there's an octave in this one. Maybe there isn't. I know that this can be used. It's a multi-voicer. You can use it as that, but I'm not fluid with this thing. This thing is very, very weird. Like, this will give you the weirdest guitar tones ever. This thing right here will absolutely ruin or make your song better. And I just don't know how to do it. Mr. Love Bombs. Dude, that's so crazy. Me and Hayden have a song called Love Bombs. By who? Check out a band called Lamborghini Girls. Lamborghini Girls. Lambini. Okay, let me put that in the Spotify. I'll do it on my desktop. I've been listening to Spotify. When I'm at work, I'll listen to it on my phone. Typically, if I listen to music, I'm up here, gain some inspiration, clean the room up a little bit, hear some stuff, pick up the guitar, shred a little bit, and but that I don't really go out of my way to find bands anymore. I do whenever I go see live music, but I haven't gone and seen any live music to like really bump up that inspiration recently. I need to actually. So what is it? The Lambrini Girls. Are they Italian or something? Are they hot? I hope they're hot girls. I like hot girls. Let's check it out. They aight. God's Country. This is God's Country. I'm loving the album art though. The aesthetic's tight. Are they like a fuck the boys type of band, or what we doing here? The best band in the world. Dude, you know what's crazy is I now have 2 bands in a row on my list that say very similar things. So I've told you guys about Made Violent before, but oh shit. Whoa, don't want to get copyrighted. Yeah, but their thing also says world famous American rock band. And the band that you just recommended me also says in their thing, what's it say? Fuck, where is it? It basically says the same thing. Big dick energy. Contology. Doesn't say what type of fucking band they are. I knew it. I knew they would be an Australian band. They're giving me the vibes of Emil and the Sniffers right here. I've told you guys about them before too. Yeah. They have to be a newer band. Yep, 2023, 2024. They have to have so much inspiration off of Emil and the Sniffers. I haven't even heard the music yet, and I can tell you just from the aesthetic and everything, they're definitely like Emil and the Sniffers fucking type of fucking shit, man. Yeah. Oh, I totally pick it up now. I mean, the art kind of gives it away, but you know, even rappers, you know, take inspiration from like their aesthetic, like the way that they dress, and their album art from metal, emo, and punk. Yeah, no, I love that type of shit. They have a very similar sound to. Yeah, no, I assumed. Dude, it's so funny. As soon as I'm like, it seems like they're trying to do the whole Emil and the Sniffers. Oh, yep. There's number 1 recommended to listen to similar artist is fucking Emil and the Sniffers. I knew it. Especially when I saw that they were from Australia. I had like a hint, and then I saw it, and I'm like, yup, they're Emil and the Sniffer fucking type of band. I mean, it's a smart move to be a girl in a band and be like, I don't give a fuck. I'll do what I want. I'll take a shit on your car. Like, kind of punk. It sells for sure. People want to buy that type of shit. They think it's very cool. Shouldn't be doing that. It has like almost this kind of pause there, and I don't like how it's doing that. Oh, it's because the bass is gone. I'm telling you, man, the bass is everything in a song. I'm over here like, what is going on? Something's missing. I can't figure it out. Let's try this. And then I realize, oh, it's because the bass is in here. Duh. Man, the bass is so fucking important, dude. Holy shit. Okay, we need one of these here. All right. With that, screw this. Let's record bass. Let's copy this one more time. We need a transition coming out of this. Okay, so let's go ahead and record the bass to what we have so far, and by that time, probably gonna head off. Tomorrow is just gonna be piecing everything together, some lead guitars, songs done, and we'll jam a little bit. Okay. Chicken pesto pasta. I swear somebody made that recently. They someone in the chat said something about chicken pesto pasta, or maybe I saw something about it recently. I don't know, but I remember that for some reason. Yeah. Man, I wish I had a van. Definitely live out of it. Dude, I had a van and was doing the van life thing for a little bit. Not living in it. There were a couple times where I slept in it, which was the intention. It was a 15-seat passenger, 1994. Yeah, let me show you this motherfucker, dude. So this was the van I had. I had a red one. That looks like the short version of it. Where's the long version? This one. So I had this van right here, bro. This shit looks really shitty in this picture. But I had the long one. Yeah, like this. This is a better example. So right here, I had this exact van. Dude, what an awesome van. I wish I fucking still had it. The front windshield right here on this side, the left side if you're facing the van, the windshield wiper tube came off and it was like facing forward. Anytime I would go to clean my windows, it would shoot forward like fucking 8 to 10 feet, and I would squirt people's car with it, bro. Shit was awesome. Yeah, but this I had a red version of this van, and it had a sunbathed like basically church sticker on the side of it. So it looked like it was an old Mennonite church van that my boss bought, and then he used it for work. He sold his business, and then I bought it from him, and I was driving it in the rain, and me and my girl were going to Walmart, and just regular driving, and I just fucking slid, and I hit, and I bent something up in the front. It wasn't the alignment. It was just the wheel or the rim or something. I had to drive. I couldn't go past like 30 miles an hour to drive back home. And I ended up just selling. I'm like, this thing is not safe for my kid, blah, blah, blah. I ended up selling it for $500, man. So sad. These things, even in whatever condition they might be in, go for a lot of fucking money because there are weirdos out there that collect old vans or buy old vans and fix them up. So you can sell them for a good amount of money. Like, what are these going for right now? I have to know, actually. Shopping. Let's see what these are going for. Used, obviously. Okay. If I type in used, it'll probably bring up some for sale. That's daggone Kelly Blue Book. Anywhere between 1,700 and 3,500, depending on the range. The typical listing price is almost $3,000. I can't believe that. I mean, they're so old, dude. It was a champ, though. Me and my band took it to shows and everything. It was long, dude. Dude, you could party in that motherfucker. It was awesome, dude. I had it had all the red interior and stuff. Yeah. Me and my band used to drive it to shows. I had actually the one passenger seat that was in the way back was taken out of it and was at my my other boss's house and the owner's house, and we ended up strapping it in our Sprinter van that we have now, and that's where like anybody that gets in the van sits. So we use that for our Sprinter van, but it's like the only piece of the van that I have left, which is funny. But yeah, 15 passenger, dude. It could fit 15 people in that motherfucker. What else is crazy is we used to be able to fit everything we needed for the band in the back right there, like everything we'd need. And, you know, let's say we needed to sleep or whatever. Like, you could sleep in there, anything. It was cool, man. I miss those days. I would still love to do stuff like that, but, man, it's just different now, bro. Alright, what is this? I think this is the guitar track. We can get rid of that. Bass. Let's go ahead and do this. We still need to do the intro as well. I just forgot about that. Let's get the bass track on. Yeah, we gotta redo that as well. For now, I'm gonna mute the lead so I can actually hear what I'm doing on the bass. The bass. freaking reverb's crazy. I'm not gonna keep it there though. I only have it there temporary because as you can see, these ones are muted right here. That's where it needs to go. I just have it there so I can hear it. 'Cause the other ones are here. All right. I don't know how to get the cloud bot to stop doing it. It just keeps doing it and doing it. I really don't know how to get it to stop doing it. Dashboard, cloud bot. Then I can go to polls. Close poll. Actually, it should just work. So if I open the poll, I don't know why it's doing it the way that it's doing it. Let's see what it does now. The same thing. It should just give you guys a yes or no, but for some reason it isn't doing it. So I'll have to look into that to fix it and, get it working, but for some reason it's just weird. Like, I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. I'll get it figured out because the polls are awesome. Like, if it makes people engage with the stream, Yo, big dog, what's up? Oh no. The flapper music? What's that? Yeah, I need to get acoustic treatment made. I need to make some. Um just ordering the Corning's fiberglass stuff. What I mainly need to get for this room is not necessarily anything for like the side walls here. What I mainly need to get is like actual bass traps for the corners. Like as far as the acoustic treatment for um the side of the walls, there's a lot of stuff in this room that is already sort of capable of helping reflective noise. Like it's got a lot of stuff going on with helping that already just naturally with what I have. So what I really need is something for my corners of the room, because as some of you may know, bass frequencies and lower sub frequencies will typically build up within the corners of the room, refracting, every which way, and can sort of give you a misjudgment of your mix and of your song. And if you're ever having trouble, that problem where your song sounds perfect in the room you're in, and then you take it to the car and then it sounds like ass, it's because you don't have the treatment. It doesn't sound right because it isn't right. Your room is wrong. But yeah, so the bass treatment, it would be the biggest thing, is getting ones that I could, get some lumber, um, couple 45-degree angles, and some foam, or Corning's fiberglass, whatever I decide to put in there, and some fabric later. I'd have it built up. But I think, knowing me, the way that I'd want to do it is I would build it from the floor to the top. So I would take from the floor and have it like a triangle meet the corner of the wall and then come out flat, like, and have that corner sort of work that way. Problem with this room is this big window that's here in this room is not equal on both sides. So the one I would want to make would fit this side, but it wouldn't fit perfectly to this side. So I'd be kind of like, eh. So I could make it, but I'd have to sort of, it would be still kind of ghetto rigged. Either way, it'd still be cool. Well, that's what I was originally talking about was, the sound treatment for the wall. Just put, getting stuff for that. But like I said, I already have so much stuff that's sort of up in the room. This room doesn't have much echo. I don't have much problems with higher frequencies, at least not at the level of production that I'm trying to do. It's mainly low end frequencies, and that's why in my one video that I made, I tell you guys don't worry about getting massive speakers, especially if you're not in a treated room, and if you aren't even if you're not in a treated room, but also if you're in a small room. The smaller speakers work better because by the time that you crank that thing up, you have so much noise bouncing everywhere, you're never going to get a real judgment of what the hell is going on in your song. It's just not going to happen. Four inches of foam, like 90-ish degree from you and your speakers. The 4-inch foam should take care of 90% of your bass and 99% of low mid. Well, see, the thing that I'm mainly looking, if I were to, like I said, I'd be mainly looking to get rid of low end, but like I just said, low end frequencies tend to build up at the tops and in the corners of your room and then refract their way back around, and they sort of wash away everything else, and it makes you have a false reading of your mid-range and your high end, which might make you lower or raise it, and lower your bass or raise it. So you're never getting exactly what you want. My thing is I know how to sort of work around it because I've been doing it so long. So for me, it's like if I know that in the room the bass seems a little thuddy, it's a little bit like, yeah, we could turn this bass down. I know that it's probably like just right. And when I go to the car, it's either going to be damn good or it's going to be like, actually, the bass needs to go up just a little bit more. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not looking to get anything on the side of the walls, though, Andrew. I don't think it's needed for this room. Most of those frequencies are not really ones I'm looking to get. If I was in an empty room, yeah, but this room has shit everywhere. I got 2 feet of amps on and off the wall. I got cases on and off the wall, tapestry, paintings, and other shit that's kind of like getting lost inside of canvas and cloth and everything. So yeah. Plus, I'm going to take care of the majority of the problem, which would just be the low end building up at the tops and in the corners. I'll take care of the bass traps later once I like completely redo the room. You know what I mean? Like just on the walls here, having like 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, some on the ceiling. I just don't think it's necessary right now for me. Yeah, I'm hip. I'm not forking over the money for it. I would just do it myself cuz I'm pretty handy like that. I could very easily make the traps. It's mainly just forking over the money for it because I would if I do it, I don't want to like half-ass it. Like if I were to do the whole thing, I don't want to like super half-ass it. If I'm gonna like just make something temporary, it's gonna be the stuff to get rid of, that low end, um, warbling you get at the higher volumes. That's what I would do. Cause I'll be honest, the high end in this room, I don't really ever have much problems with. It's just like I said, it's just low end. I don't really have problems with the mids or the highs. It's usually just the low end. Like if I were to take a mix to the car, I'd be like, okay, it's the low end. It's always just the low end. Dude, especially using reverb in a non-treated room, like a really reverbed out song. Yeah. I also feel like Andrew, I'm trying to get the YouTube thing going and eventually I want to have like a studio space outside of my house where I can do my videos, I can record, I can have bands, I can have people come over and jam, and I might as well, put that money for when I have that than to just make this small ass room into like, essentially it would be a place to come and master a song at that point because it's so small. It's like what band is coming in here to record? I could record a band's guitars and vocals and stuff in this room. Guitars, bass, and vocals, but not the drums for sure. A drum set in this room would come out to like here. It would come out to like right here. The other part of the room would be like hard to fucking walk out. Unless you put it like right here. This room would be way too small for people to play in. Alright. Anyways. Let's get the bass for this last part of the song, and I'm hopping off here. Tomorrow will be the final day of the song. Okay, then I'm thinking we go into chorus there. We come back into the chorus. Maybe we go back into this. Because remember how we have this here? Before the chorus. So I was thinking we come out of this section and go back into that. And then into the chorus. And tomorrow we're going to make the chorus have a drums that pick up. We're going to add some pauses. We're going to add some more effects for the transitions, and we're going to get the intro to the song. Let's go ahead and do a playthrough of what we got so far and enjoy. Actually, before you enjoy, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Hit that subscribe button, everybody. Thank you so much. And let's take that, move that. Let me grab the guitar now. Carol, what's up, baby? What are you doing? What's up, Carol? Guitar through a bass amp. Yeah, that sounds weird as shit. Wonder what that would sound like on that lead. Yo, did I literally just come up with a dope ass intro? Imagine the drum, the Yo, that would be sick. Andrew, your humor's rubbing off onto T.O. Okay, but seriously though, I can hear like let me go to the actual guitar. We don't have a metal guitar tone here, but it'll be close enough. You know what I'm saying? With like a filtered intro of that. Yo, we hold up. hold the hell on. We can't. Okay, first off, I need to save this. We're going to open up that last thrash session that we did on the side here. Hold on. Yeah, exactly, Andrew. I just saw your thing. It's like a shoegaze kind of alt rock. Exactly. I want it to have like the heavy gaze sound, you know? Heavy Gaze is like a fat dude metal band, and they're all gay dudes. Heavy Gaze. Tell me that wouldn't be sick as hell. Remember, welcome in to Handsome. Yo, Andrew, thank you so much, my brother. Andrew, you the man. W Andrew. W all you guys, man. I'm so fucking ADHD. I got like 100 things on my brain right now. I cannot focus. Like, it's really bad. I don't know if any of you have been able to tell this stream, but holy fuck, I'm having like really bad trouble with focusing. Trying really hard to focus though. Let's drag whatever this is over here. And let's figure out that tempo. I'm doing that. I gotta focus in on this. That's why I get that super like focus face like this. Yo. You the man, dude. Thank you. Make sure Tio gets one. Yo, Andrew with the 5 gifts. You're the man, dude. Look at the little present. Dude, what if whenever I have gifts, I have like an actual gift that's like a... Can I have custom made ones that I put in? Yo, I'm not used to hearing that sound anymore. Nobody fucking joins the stream and subscribes. So weird hearing that sound now. www. Hold on, Andrew is a www.sexyboy.com. What in the hell? All right, let me tap this in. I have to focus. I don't want to forget this riff, you guys. If I forget this, it's too cool. I can't forget it. So it's about 215 BPM, 215. Okay, I gotta find where that is. Select containing folder. This might not be perfect, but it might just be enough. You know what I'm saying? It might just be enough for me to be able to do the thing. So we have it looped. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4 kick in. Okay, it's not perfect, but here's what we can do now. May focus on the ones that have been here the longest. Well, let's hope so. Well, wait, why hasn't Tio always gets so screwed out of it, I swear. Cody randomly cooking him for real. I just hear like a really big saturated scream over this. Yo, that's fucking sexy as hell. I'm not even gonna lie. That's like, what does that remind me of? Like some lower tuned. What band am I thinking of? Like Every Time I Die, The Chariot, like very chaotic. It is, bro. Straight up. Fucking the member thing is just always screwing my boy Tio. The thing is we haven't had anybody really sign up for the members recently, so I haven't been able to even really put anything to it or put effort into it. But yeah, once that rises up, there will be more. Right now it's mainly like, you know, supporting the boy type of thing. I will say though, once it gets to a point where it's at least, you know, 10, 20 people that are, you know, will come and watch the stream, I want to start doing private streams that are just for members, just subscribers, whatever, and like we'll just sit down, chill, and fucking drink a beer, hang out, whatever, you know, something like that. But this is fucking sick. Kind of has like a Slipknot vibe to it as well. And like it's like kinda, you know, like the drums of it have that old school Slipknot. You know, I can hear like the fucking vocals. Officially, we have cooked. I could see the drums a little bit, Pam, because there are some Metallica songs that have that beat to it that I forget what album it is. It was their albums that were not very good that had like the you know drums like fuck, what's the album everybody hates? Saint Anger. Like that album was very weird, like experimental type of thing that they did there. All right, let's play through that one more time. And I want to record just that little demo of it, and then we'll make that into a song eventually, okay? I was gonna say when. All right, I got some ideas for that. That'll be cool. Well, something to consider. Yes, his vocals and how catchy Slipknot for a metal band is. Yes, Corey, I feel like, and I'm not a big like huge Slipknot person. Everyone I've ever known when I was younger loved Slipknot, so I always had to listen to Slipknot, but I was never the biggest Slipknot fan. But after like seeing interviews and stuff over the years, and seeing in interviews and hearing, it seems like the band was like very like in tune with one another when making those songs. With that said, though, however, it seems also that the drummer and the guitarist really kind of honed in together their own sound. Uh, and definitely were able to help each other make things that they didn't think that they'd be able to. And that's like from not exact quote for fucking paraphrasing here, but that's what they say in an interview. Being able to sort of basically leech off each other for that creativity was definitely a big thing, apparently. Anyways, so what are we at? 215 BPM. I almost feel like it should just go straight up to 420 to 220. 220. Or shit, no. Let's keep it. What is it at right now? 216. Okay, let's do 216. Now we need to put a note in here. Insert marker. This will be the drop a sharp Slipknot sounding thing. Okay, now let's throw our drums there. Let's do a little demo of it, and then I'm hopping off here, y'all. Sweet. I agree. I agree. Like I said, I was never a maggot, man. I was never a maggot, brother. I was never a certified maggot myself. But I can definitely say that I respect the shit out of what those dudes have done. And I mean, how many people we literally talked about this earlier. I mean, do I even have to say? I'm gonna say it again. Like, they put so many people on within that generation, younger people, to getting, being able to go, okay, maybe I'll check out something a little heavier. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were able to be part of that generation that was able to get people into faster, louder, heavier things. And whether or not Slipknot's my favorite band, whatever, doesn't matter. I respect the hell out of that, So, yeah. Anyways, you guys, this song is sounding really good. Loving the vibe of this one. This one just, mwah. As much as I wanted to just say fuck it and rush through it to get it done for today, I just think that there's something special with this one. So I don't want to rush through it. I think that us picking up on it tomorrow and while finishing it tomorrow, literally the only things we have to do now is the chorus is there. We need some drums that are going to end it. We need some drums that are going to be good for picking that chorus up so it's not the same chorus again, and making an acoustic intro for the song. And redoing the leads. Intro, leads, and drums for the end, for the last chorus. And then this song is done. Done, done. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. You feel me? Dun, dun, dun. So, they use the masks to have the fans concentrate on the music and the art of it and not their personalities. Yeah, for sure. Paul died from an OD and Joey left the band and later died from a heart condition. Lavender is set to sing. Almost. Lavender is almost set. Like I said, I could have rushed through this. I could have half-assed what we needed left. I just think that there's something, special with this one. I don't know why. I think that there's something cool with this one. So I want to, figure out all the little things and just make it good. So, yeah. I'm going to go hang out with my son, play some video games, maybe play some guitar later, maybe, come up with some more ideas. Speaking of which, if you're new here, tap that subscribe button. I don't know if we got anybody in here that hasn't tapped it, but I got to say it. So just tap that subscribe button. When we get to 5,000, we are going to be giving away a guitar pedal, guitar strings, guitar straps. So, yeah, do that and don't be a lame-o. But, yeah, man, you guys fucking love you guys, man. I'll check you later. Peace. Join the Discord. Or you're stupid. And now I say